Individual. Okay. So entrepreneurship is, yes, of course, business has to be there, but it's more than a business. Okay. It's what you give to the society. It's what you do for the society. Okay. It's the solution that you give to the society. Okay. So it's not just business is something like, okay, there's a source from where you, for example, some fruits. Okay. You get a fruit from the farmer and you sell it. That's a business. Okay. Being an entrepreneur, you develop that product. Okay. Probably as a juice. Okay. As a syrup. Okay. As a jam or something. Okay. You innovate the product and then you deliver it to them. Okay. So what does jam do? It makes the breakfast easier for the family. Okay. They just have to apply it on the bread and just give it to the kid, or like it makes the life easier. Right. So it's the solution that they give out of the product. Okay. That makes the person entrepreneur. What's the solution that person is giving to the society? Okay. Okay. So there are certain phases in the journey of an entrepreneurship. First would be like explore and discover what you have to do and all, and then execute it. Once you have explored and discovered what you have to do, you get into it and you execute it. Then scale up, growth, then innovate, transform, and then you make cash out of it. Okay. So as introduction was been given, I'm a biotechnologist who ventured into product formulation. So I have formulated innovative products for different company. I think you would have heard of kirakadai.com. Yeah. So they have this dip soup, right? So I formulated it to them. Okay. I formulated the dip soup for them, and then it became, they patented it and they took the product. So that was an innovative product that I did for them. And then another was for another company. I made millet cookies, millet based cookies. Like that, I formulated so many other products as well. Okay. I made chocos, millet chocos, millet brownies, millet muffins. So all those kind of food products, food related products I have formulated for different companies. So I'm basically a formulator who formulate products for different company, as well as I have my own company where I have a whole list of products. Okay. So these are my team members, Ms. Shakti Devi and Mr. Frederick. They are into marketing and operations. They are leading the marketing team. Ms. Shakti is right here. You can contact her if you have any doubt regarding marketing, how to take it forward if you are interested in being an entrepreneur. And then Mr. Terry and Mr. Vishnu, they are into logistics and digital marketing and stuff. So these are the brands that we hold. These are the brands that we have. Eden Projects, 10 Minutes, we are associated with them. And Aarya Inception is my company where I have my own products. And Serendip is millet-based bakery items. Like we do birthday cakes made out of millet itself. And then we have Zakai.in, where it's a platform where we give where we display our products and other natural products. And then Zoe is another brand. It's EOZ, but it's actually ZOE. Zoe means life. So reverse back to life. Then Aarya Emanation is where I do the formulation. Evian Foundation is where we uh, give back to the society. Another thing that entrepreneurs should do is like giving back to the society. That's where we do all the charity works done in the company. We all in all the brands, whatever comes up, we give our percentage to Evian Foundation, and that from there we give it to the poor or orphanage, or we do the charity work over there. And these are the product lists that I have. Squashes, fruit-based squashes. We have non-alcoholic wine, and then we have soup mix, infused wheat atta. Then millet-based products. We have pancake mix, muffin mix, milkshake mix. Made are again the squashes, made out of different fruits. And this was the award that I was able to honor the our governor with the hamper, millet hamper. So this was the event. This happened in TNAU itself. And then this was the world record that we did, first world record in 2023 regarding this millet year, International Millet Year. This is the first world record that we achieved. So it was a teamwork. We so many companies associated together. We did it, and we were able to. Then this is the second world record that we achieved. This year, January, we were able to do. We conducted in December 2023, and we got the certificate by January. So this is the second world record that we did for our International Year of Millets. So that's all about my team and myself. So in entrepreneurship, there's something like you need to identify a problem. So every problem that you face, consider that as an opportunity. Okay, if you consider that as an opportunity, you'd be solving it and providing a solution to the society. So you need every problem that you face, you need to consider it as an opportunity. So that is the biggest quality that is required in an entrepreneur. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to first be a problem solver. There are so many other people who will be like into, okay, they can only see the problem. So identifying a problem is a very good quality, like the proofreaders and all. So they go through some material and they identify the problem. Okay, but if they just can identify the problem, there should be some solution given to it. If there's no solution given to it, there's no point of pointing out a problem. Okay, so if there's a problem, you need to provide a solution. Otherwise, there's no point in pointing out the problem itself. So one of the there are so many fields where you can enter into, where you can like, for example, I would say, do you know what OCD is? What is OCD? Have you ever heard? This is like a trending term these days, I guess. OCD, over cleaning disorder. Okay, a person is like, okay, this should be like, my pouch has to be in this way on the table, the pen has to be over here, my notebook should be in this particular order. That kind of character is being an over cleaning disorder. They cannot tolerate clutter and disgusting things. They cannot accept it. Their environment should be neat. So that's a problem that they have. Okay, it's having a clean environment is fine, but overdoing it becomes a problem, it becomes a disorder. But those kind of people, they can identify what dirt or some unorganized things in the environment, and what they can do is they can provide a solution by their talent. They can, if they consider that as a problem, it will remain as a problem in them. Okay, if they consider it to give it as a solution, if they consider it as a talent in them, they'll be able to give a solution to every clutter that they see in the environment or in the society. Okay, so if you have any bad quality, that's a problem, but try to change it into a solution. So that's how you need to how to say, the perspective of yours should be changing in that way. Okay, so there's so many field, like yeah, one of the field is millet products. So millet is something that people were thinking that it's it cannot be consumed. Okay, one fine day people said that, especially foreigners, they considered it is a animal feeding item. Okay, it cannot be consumed by human, it has to be consumed by animals. So they started feeding animals. So seeing them, we Indians, whose traditional food is millet, we started to accept their thoughts. Okay, and we started getting away from millet, and our generation has come to a point where we cannot go back to millet because of the taste. We are now not mindful of the benefit that millet give, but we are mindful of the taste. So millet has a trademark or kind of an bad bad mark on it, like it's a bad taste, taste, earthy taste it has, so it cannot be consumed properly. So only thing that can be done out of it is either dosa or probably some cool out of it. ragi kool, kamba kool that we get. So only those things can be made. So making it interesting, so that's a problem that is there. If you can make it interesting, that will be solution given by you to the society. So same way, natural products also, organic products, they have come up so well just because why? Because of the preservatives and the chemicals that is being used. That's a problem. They saw a problem and they tried to solve it by bringing natural products. Same way in other commercial hospitals and institutions as well. Okay. So innovate. So these are my field where I work with innovating millet products and introducing millet to the young generation. The way the young generation would love it to consume millet. So that's where my expertise are in and introducing millets in a daily meal. And so if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be an entrepreneur, these are the major checklist that you have to check. Okay. Do you always think there's a better way to do things? If you see a problem, if you see someone probably hosting an event, okay, and you see so much of mistakes in it. So if you think there's a way, there's a better way to do things, then first point you can mark a tick on it. And then that's just an example. The event thing that was just an example that I quoted. Are you willing to take on just about anything, even if you don't know much about it? Okay, so if there's something given to you, given in your hand as a responsibility, just because you got it, are you able to do it? You might not be able to analyze what it is. You might not be knowing what it is, but just because you received that responsibility, do you take it seriously and finish it? So if that kind of quality is in you, then you are halfway through being a entrepreneur. Are you comfortable taking risk? So risk is something that you take being an entrepreneur. There's so many field in marketing field, in R&D field. So there's so many in different fields. You will have to take a risk. So if you are comfortable taking, you have to get comfortable in taking risk. Only then you can be a successful entrepreneur. Do you like to do new things or do you prefer routine? So entrepreneur life of an entrepreneur is completely different. Okay, it's not like going to a 9 to 5 job or kind of thing. Being in a routine. Okay, this is the time you wake up. This is the time you do this thing. This is the time you do your chores. This is the time you go to office. It's not a routine kind of life. It's crazy life actually. Okay, so you will not be having any particular routine. Okay, at this time I have to do this or anything. You can change your routine according to your priority or according to your will. Okay, so if you are a person who is like strictly being in a routine, then it will be very difficult for you to handle being an entrepreneur. And entrepreneur's life will be like wake up early in the morning, like by 3. Okay, and that's kind of a midnight for some people, I guess. So by 3 you will have to wake up and you have to go back to bed by probably at 12 or 1 in the midnight again. Okay, so that could be a life. Or sometimes you can be just on bed for 1 day. Okay, not every day. So that's a kind of life that you get being an entrepreneur. You will be master of yourself. You have to drive yourself. Okay, no one else will be there to put a routine for you. You have to make a routine for yourself based on what is the agenda of that particular day or particular week or a month or anything that you target. Then can you accept rejection and failure? If you are a person who can accept rejection or doesn't get down when you face a failure or something, then you can be an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneurship life of an entrepreneur is not a easygoing life. Okay, you face so much of rejection, you face so much of failure. Like maybe if you are trying out a product, maybe that product will not succeed. Then you have to work on it again and again and again to achieve the final product. So if you can face the failure and get back tomorrow, get back on your feet and do the same thing again, learn from your mistake, and then make the things right, then entrepreneurship is for you. Okay. So how many of you, as I said, I formulate innovative products. That's my aim. That's what I work on. So these are the innovative products that I've formulated so far. So momos, you might be knowing what momos are. So in millets, I have formulated momos, ice cream, noodles, rice balls, and then pudding, pizza, dip soup. Dip soup is not millet. It's the kirakade thing that out of spinach that I've made, and pasta, brownie, pizza base, and then we also have wine, non-alcoholic wine based out of millet. So these are the products that we have: millet biscuit teacups, brownie, millet wine, milkshake powder based out of millet. So these are the products that we have formulated. Many more, but these are the our most selling products. So Betsa by Asher. Betsa is one of the company for, especially for the young generation people, we have come up with, where we present the healthy product in an unhealthy way. Okay, the way you people like, right? You like unhealthy food? Yeah, right? Yeah. So we have bought healthy, we are presenting the healthy food in an unhealthy way. Okay. So how we present is like how I said, the interesting product. So everybody like noodles, everybody like burger, everybody like French fries. So we have all that in millet. So this is the outlet that we have. Two outlets we have. So in that we are providing millet. It's like a millet cafe where we provide all the junk food, but it's really a healthy food, but presented in a junk food manner. So these are our clients and the brands that are associated with us. So these are our customers as well as are associated with people. So being an entrepreneur, as I said, it's not an easy job. So the certain qualities has to be there. So being an entrepreneur, the major quality that you need to have is self motivation. So if you, I can see that girl asleep, sound like a lullaby. Like really, I'm asking you, am I sounding like a lullaby? It's very difficult for you. Okay. So since I've been boring you from the beginning, I would like to interact with you. So, do you have any particular idea? Like, who got 4 out of 5, the ranking? Yes. Do you have a particular idea that you have thought of, or your passion, or you are interested in, that you would like to convert into being an entrepreneur? Have you done it, or it was just an idea? Where are you doing that? Bee harvest, honey. Okay, who is interested in being an entrepreneur? Aarya Animation, I have like the product list of this homemade wines, squashes, and millet-based products. I have then powder-based products. I have soup mix. I have banana milkshake powder, millet milkshake powder, and infused wheat atta. So all those things. As I mentioned, that was it. So you wanted to know what my products are. For that, you came have a motivation for yourself. Okay, if to be self motivated, you need to do something that is out of your passion, something that you like, that you love. Only then you'll be able to motivate yourself. Okay, this is something that I love, I want to do. So there you won't require anyone else to motivate you. Okay, or else it'll be like okay, 10th board, you have to study. Like that, parents will be behind you, right? After your life, you have to study, study, study. So that kind of scenario will not happen if you are self motivated. Okay, to be self motivated, you need to enter into being an entrepreneur by choosing your passion. Okay, you need to have a passion, and if you go along with your passion, you will be able to be a successful entrepreneur. At the same time, you won't require anyone else to motivate you. Okay, if you find yourself falling down also, you will be able to motivate yourself. Okay, that's when so self motivation is very much important if you are a solo going person. Okay, if you are a team, then obviously your team members will be there to pick you up when you fall or to motivate you. Then that's the same way, it goes vice versa, you support your team, team supports you, so that's going to be happening. Okay, so involved ability to plan, so all these things are the rules kind of thing, that when you enter into a business or even you are entrepreneuring something, that time these are the things that you need to have. You need to definitely have a vision. If you don't know why you are gonna do this, in middle of the way, in like after halfway through, you will be like, why am I doing it, why should I? Only then you can be focused and you will know what you are doing, and you will stick to it. Okay, if you have a vision only, you will stick to it. If you don't have a vision, wherever life takes you, you'll just randomly go somewhere. Okay, and then self confidence is something that you need. If you're confident, you need to be confident. Your idea is strong, you need to be confident. If you are not confident, you will not be able to convince someone else. They will convince you that you are not that your product is dumb, or your product is not good, whatever you're working is not good, so you will get convinced by them. Okay, you need to be confident first that you are doing something and that is good for you and for the society, and that's what matters. Okay, so adaptability is something that you need to have. It's a character, it's a thing that you should be doing. Like how there's so many people, like they cannot adjust with certain kind of people. Some people cannot adjust with a new environment or new place, like from Coimbatorians cannot adjust in somewhere north or some. I'm just giving an example. So adaptability has to be there. Okay, wherever you go, whomever you meet, you need to get adapted to that particular environment, to get to explore and to increase your knowledge. Okay, so okay, one example I'll quote. There was one company you used to manufacture this chapati making machine, the dough maker. Okay, so the dough maker. So dough maker, chapati making dough. Who in our country who are the most consumers of chapati? So they went there and they tried to sell their product. This dough maker. They did not succeed. They failed miserably. Okay. So they were in shock. Like, what happened? Our product is good and they are in need. Like, they need to, like, knead with their hands and get the hands dirty and all. So, why isn't our product moving? So, they went each house taking survey. So, that time, the ladies, they asked, why are you not getting our product? What is wrong with our product? So the ladies were like, see, we have so much of problem with our husband. Okay, husband is like giving us tension all day long. So all our anger, we can only put in the dough making only. Okay, so that's like a stress relieving for us. So, and you want to take that from us? So that's when they realized, okay, so that so that's where we are not able to succeed. Then they changed their location, they came back to South India, and here they sold their machine and it went crazy. So here they were able to succeed. So it's not like always you have to go by the rule, okay, this product only here only it will sell. It's kind of a rule breaking, is not like a breaking the traffic rule or something. Okay, it's a scenario that is something that people are regularly following, breaking that, take a turn and explore somewhere else. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so I would like to share one of my experience. As I said, we have to be a problem solver. So I entered into this field because there was so much of products with, adulteration. So, and while having a Bible study, that time we learned that punishment for food adulteration is death. So that's when I was like, okay, why not I use this education that I had? Why not I use it for it? And that's when I started formulating these preservative and chemical free products. So that's when I entered into formulations. So while doing it, I formulated this something as the squash is there. So I formulated this beetroot squash. Okay, and we had a restaurant where we used to it was like during COVID time, right after COVID. And in that restaurant we were serving our products in a menu. And when a customer came, we approached them and we said that they asked for a drink beverage, and we said that we have beetroot juice, would you like to have beetroot juice? Right after COVID, like imagine the health related talks that they would have got during the COVID time. And after COVID, and they were like, beetroot achi tu. That was a reaction. I mean, like, what are these people doing? And then, and it was not just one customer, like consecutively we were getting these kind of feedback. So they were not even ready to try it out. So after trying, if they would have said, okay, we would have thought, okay, some fault in our product, we need to change it. Product is good, but people are not ready to accept that product. So we had a brainstorming session, and we decided, okay, we'll change the term. We will hereafter will not say beetroot juice. We changed the term into red mojito. Every shop people, like we got B2B customers, we sold our products to every restaurant in HMR, in Chetnad Express, in all around the Coimbatore. We started selling it, and everywhere red mojito, wherever you see, it's our product only. So that's where you, like, you faced a problem. Instead of fretting, or instead of okay, this product is not selling, let's close it. Just give it a try. Let's change something, spice it up. Okay, that's what you need to do. So that's what we tried doing it, and we saw the success. So that's all is about, like, entrepreneurship is being like seeing a problem and not getting stuck with that problem. Like how this chapati maker, if they would have got stuck, they wouldn't have succeeded. Okay, this business itself is flop, we should stop it. They went to know, okay, what is the problem, why is it not selling. We got to know, okay, the term was something that they didn't like, so that's why they were not able to take it itself. Chapati maker, they went to took us. That's where the survey plays a role. Okay, survey is also sometimes a part of business where you need to go and get the feedback. Feedback is something that you try getting during the your business marketing. So if they had not done that, they wouldn't have achieved into a such a success. Okay, they wouldn't have achieved. So to you should first of all, if there's something, if you are stuck, you should know why you are stuck. Where is it? What is the point that you are stuck with? And then find a solution to it. If you don't know why, what is the reason for you being stuck, you will not be able to find a solution. Okay, so that's where thinking out of the box plays a role. So you need to always, if a problem is there, find a solution to it. Give a solution to it. Otherwise, there's no point in cribbing and whining about that problem at all. Yeah, during COVID time, yes, we did. There was no sales at all. That time we were not present online. We were only doing field, like only in organic shops. We were doing locally. That time, that was our initial. Like it was just been a 1 year of our business. We started our business, and COVID hit us. So that was a big hit that we got. So, but still, even after that, we were able to like stabilize ourselves and come up. Okay. Anything that I should change? Any bad thing, like, apart from pointing out you people? Marketing person right over here. Marketing related questions, you can definitely ask her. She's into marketing. She was into events. She conducted almost like 360 events in a year. That wedding alone, she handled all alone. So she's into events, she's into marketing. So any query related to marketing, you can definitely talk to her. Okay, she's Miss Shakti. Any other question? I formulate products. Okay, then I think we can call it a day. No chemical, no preservative. Yeah, we don't add any preservative. Shelf life for squashes, it'll be almost like 6 months. Real fruit, no preservative, nothing. Since sugar has been added, sugar itself act as a preservative, so that is there. Then wine, as it ages, it doesn't have a expiry date or anything. As it ages, it tastes better. So to stop fermenting, like in bottle also, it will be fermenting, keep on fermenting. So if someone wants to stop the fermentation process, they can keep it in the fridge. So that's to maintain the temperature. And powdered items also, it stays the process that we use, drying method and everything. So because of that, 6 months, it comes up to 6 months. Manufacturing, almost 10 to 15 people. Yeah. Raw materials. Well, millets and all, I have a farm in Arpukote. My family farm is there. So from there we procure it. So yeah. Fruits, local market, yeah. Quality standardization method is in formulation is the standardization comes up. So that itself really made it. Yeah, since we don't use any synthetic artificial flavor or anything, yeah, change taste changes based on the fruits that we collect. Yeah, that happens a lot. So still, since we are giving authentic product, so people are like happy about it. They don't see it as any mistake. Like no added preservative or added chemical. From our side, we are not adding anything. We have a control. Like millets are family people, so they don't add any preservative or anything. So fruits also we have like coconut and all, coconut oil that we do. It's an organic certified farm from where we procure. So each fruits also somewhere from our side, whatever possible, we are doing it. You have tasted Kira Kadai. Yeah, I formulated it for them. I gave the formula alone to them. That's all. They patented it and they are taking. I didn't get you, ma'am. No, that I'm not. It's not my product. I formulated for that company according to FSSI in India. 4%, above 4%, it will be considered as alcoholic. Below 4%, it is considered as non-alcoholic. So based on that, it is non-alcoholic. Low, yes, less amount. Because we are not adding any yeast or any artificial agent to ferment it. It's a natural process. Like if you keep a grape juice in a room, next day you come, it'll be fermented. So it's a natural process that we do. 41 days of fermentation process that coconut wine, it has each and every wine has its own benefits and everything. Mainly if people comes for blood count and everything, so that time we prefer gooseberry palm sugar. We have white sugar variant as well. We prefer palm sugar, and also for jamun wine. I didn't compare and all, but whenever people, depending on their requirement, we prefer juice or as a fruit. Fruit, obviously, but juice. Sometimes you will prefer juice because of you might be feeling parched or something. So you might be in fasting. So depends on the requirement of people at that particular. Many companies right now in Coimbatore, I don't think so many variants of wine. In wine itself, we have so many variants. So right now, there might be in the world, like I'm not the only one doing certain product. It's not like that. But in Coimbatore at present, I am the one who is giving these many variants. It's spread over. It's in Singapore also. It's in Dubai also. So we are spread across. Depending on the retail people, certain people will choose certain kind of, and certain area, certain kind of products will move. So depending on the market, analysis, products are being placed in different places. Like in Nilgiris, mostly it is red and pineapple wine and ginger wine that goes well. But even otherwise, all wines are being placed over there. But regular that occurrence of the order that happens, that is for ginger, red, and